Good morning. It's so nice to be here and connect with you today. My name is Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to pull some cards and share some guidance for this weekend. That's Saturday the 6th and Sunday the 7th of January 2023. So while you're coming over, I want to send out a big extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light members, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. If it wasn't for your support, I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much for supporting me so that I can be here and share with you. Hi Lisa, welcome. So I'm coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia, where it is Saturday the 6th of January here, and the time is 7:34 a.m. and it's going to be a hot day, I think, so I thought I'd come out early. But I like being out here early. It's one of my morning things to do. Hi Siobhan, Happy New Year to you. So if you're new to watching, welcome. Let us know if you're new so we can welcome you in the comments. What I'm going to be doing today, like all of my reading videos pretty much, is I'm going to be using my oracle cards. These are cards I created. I illustrated and created these over the last 10 years. And it's the Speed of Light oracle cards that I've combined with the Animal Kingdom oracle cards. So I made these two decks the same size so they can fit in together and be a whole big deck of 110 cards that we can play with, which is lots of fun. So when you have a nice big deck, you have lots of specific things that you could call upon. So it makes actually the reading a lot clearer too, because you have more options. So when repeat cards come up too, they have an extra special punch because the likelihood of them coming up and repeating is quite unlikely. So things just seem to be stronger, I find, when working with these big decks. Hi Vanessa, welcome. So I'm going to be using this combined deck to find the best cards that the majority of us need for Saturday, then the best card for Sunday, and then the best card for the theme for the weekend. I'm not pulling cards for individuals. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared supports you at this time. So I recommend that you take on board what does resonate and what does fit into your life at this time. Pay attention to the things that feel like I'm speaking directly to you, and let the rest go. And let's see what happens. So think of this as a guide, and I trust you've had a good couple of days and you're feeling good, and things are in good flow for you. So I'm looking for the best card that the majority of us need now for Saturday the 6th of January 2024. And the best card is, we'll go with this card. Here, it's a Speed of Light oracle, and it's the Spirit Bird. Well, this is nice. In fact, I feel a bit like the Spirit Bird this morning, quite highly motivated, especially I was quite ill yesterday, so coming off a day of just being slow moving and ill, and the sun's shining and it's warm and I've got energy today. So I certainly feel like the Spirit Bird. I'm even dressed in similar clothes colour today. But this is the Spirit Bird. It's card 37. And it says, heart, song, joy, excitement, and motivation. So this is a whistle while you work. This is a whistle while you work. It's a skip to your step. It's a sense of upliftment, of motivation, of song, of joy, of inspiration, of having energy to do the things that we need to do. But doing them with that skip to our step, or doing it while we whistle, or while we sing loudly to music. So there is this uplifting feeling that's coming in for Saturday. And like I say, I know for me this is very welcoming, especially after a really not so great yesterday, which is okay, these things happen. So let's see what we can bring some joy to today on Saturday. Let's see what we can uplift, and let's stop pulling things down with our attitude and our thoughts and our stress. And let's, gee, there's a lot of frogs out. I've just watered the garden here and I can hear a lot of frogs over there and over there. You know, so it's up to us to have a uplifting and joyful and positive approach, and be careful that we're not pulling other people, pulling ourselves, pulling life down with our negativity and our doldrums and our attitude of negativity. So let's make sure we're not, because it's infectious and it's awful. So we don't want to be passing on this depressive, negative, stressful attitude. We don't want to be passing that energy on to others. Let's pass on joy and upliftment if we can. So that's that for Saturday. Welcome. Hi, Angela and Christine. And Vanessa says, I need this right now, motivation and energy. Yes, please. Yes, go get it. Jill, good morning. And Laura's here from Missouri. Welcome. So let's look now for the best card for Sunday, the 7th of January. So 1 week into the year. How's your week, first week going? It feels like the 1st of January was weeks ago to me. It's just crazy to think that we're only 5 days in, really, because it's the start of the 6th here. So it's been a lot going on. Hi, Pamela. Belinda's here from Norway. Hi, Narelle. Yeah, you can hear the frogs too, and the dogs are barking next door. But okay, the best card for Sunday, the 7th of January, 2024 for the majority of us. It's another Speed of Light Oracle. I can't see the little guy. We've got a featured card. So it has further instructions here which say to fan out the deck and pull a card. So fan out the deck, and I'm going with this card. Another Speed of Light. And it's Harmony. Harmony keeps coming up lately. Alright, so you stay there. Okay, I really activated the dogs, I think. Okay, so Sunday we have these two cards have come up together for a reason. So we're going to look at them separately, and then we'll look at their relationship together. Hi Paula. Hi Keith. So we've got 7 plovers flying overhead for the 7th. Card 54, seems to be a lot of activity out here today. 54, Medicine Pouch. It says resources, gather, knowledge, and collect. So this is about gathering resources, and it's usually talking about finances. So it's usually talking about finances, but it could be other resources. If you've got finances on your mind and you're trying to resolve things, or you're sorting things out, or you're working out your budget for the year, or whatever you might be doing, then this is certainly applicable. This is about sort of reserving, saving, collecting resources. So it's suggesting that we look at how we can perhaps gather our resources, especially finances, perhaps look at how we can consolidate things and perhaps pay off our debt as efficiently as possible so we can get that interest and all that stuff out of the way. We might be looking at our future plans with finances and what we're going to do to tighten the purse strings, or what we can be a bit more flexible in this area, or how we can bring a bit more income in potentially. So looking at our collective, as in for us personally or in our relationship, in our family, what resources do we have available? What's going on the resource front for us? And let's look at how we can collect and gather and save potentially those resources. Now, it could also be other types of resources like information or learning or skills that we might be gathering or learning at this time, or looking at moving into learning. I feel like I'm competing with dogs at this time. Not that it's just, yeah. Anyway, I think they're competing with themselves. And it comes up with the Harmony card, 43. It says sound, tuned in, expression, music, and song. So we've got another card here. The Spirit Bird's very music, sound, song orientated. And so is this card. So this is already bringing a highlight to music and song and sound over Saturday and Sunday. I'm actually joining a new band, at least temporarily, on Monday, so that's quite interesting for me as well. So this is harmony. This is finding a balance, really. But it's more than a balance, you know, a balance, yes, bringing things into balance, but this is a harmony. Harmony is more where things work together. So where things are working together within ourselves, our relationships and our life. So what's working together? What's in harmony? So if we had an orchestra that we were conducting in front of us, what parts of the orchestra are working and are working together and are in harmony? Which parts of the orchestra are playing the same darn tune? And which parts of the orchestra that we're trying to conduct are playing different tunes? It's going to be a mess. It's going to be completely out of harmony. We might have 3 or 4 different sections of our orchestra all playing different songs or different speeds, different rhythms, different styles of music. How can we manage our life if everything's playing at a different tune? It's very overwhelming and very confusing, and actually quite depressing as well when we're trying to manage our life and it just doesn't seem to be working. Now this may be directly connected with some of us with our finances because it's come up with that medicine pouch card, but I'll talk more about the link with those in a minute. So what parts of our life are working, are cooperating, are in harmony, are playing the same tune, and which parts aren't? What can we do to get all the parts of the orchestra that we're trying to conduct and the life that we're trying to manage, how can we get them on the same page or the same parts of music? How can we get them to sing the same tune? Because when the orchestra comes together playing the same tune, then we have beautiful harmonies and we have beautiful bits that work together, even though the parts aren't the same that the different pieces or instruments in the orchestra are playing. They work with the piece. So how can we get our life back into harmony again? How can we get things working together instead of things fighting and things perhaps competing over the top of each other in our life? So this might be something that we're really looking at, especially on Sunday, but I wouldn't be surprised perhaps at this time. How can we get things back into harmony? Maybe we need to stop the orchestra of our life, just put a pause button up and gather all the music that all the instruments are playing and put out some new music that's all the same and get started again, like hit the reset button and get the music playing again, but on page 1 at the same piece of music. Now this may be especially appropriate for some of us in relation to finances, and we might find we have financial debt or financial stress or financial stuff all across the board that we're trying to manage, and things feel like they're getting out of control or things are just out of harmony right now. So what might be good is to get back to basics, perhaps get a list down of all of our debt and our problem and things that we're stressing with on a financial level, and look at our income that's coming in and how can we work out a plan that's manageable and that's doable and that's in relative harmony with us and our life and what we've got going on. What do we need to tighten up? How can we get things on the same page so that we can get back on track again, perhaps on the financial front? So that's connecting with Sunday. See how that fits and feels for you. So thank you. Okay, let's I'm going to get ready to pull the theme card in just a minute. Before I do, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment, please share if you're inspired to. And if you'd prefer to connect more privately, then please send us a message through our website. So if you'd like to grab yourself a deck of my cards or two, or learn more about my pendants or earrings or artwork or meditations, if you'd like to become a Pillar of Light member or a patron, then please have a look on my website. So the best way you can support my work, if you enjoy it even a little bit, is to purchase something on my website, to become a member, to support in whatever way you're able to at the time. And if you're unable to support right now, that's where other people who can tend to step up and support, and then maybe in 6 or 12 months time, or in a couple of years, you'll be able to support. But you know, it's your support is essential, otherwise I really truly wouldn't be here. So I'm very grateful. We're about to have our 19th birthday, so thank you for your support over the years. And if you haven't supported for a while or ever, then please have a look on my website and see if there's anything that speaks to you. So please visit templeofbalance.com.au if you'd like to support or learn more about what I do here. Okay, so we're looking for the best theme card. So a bit of a theme coming up is certainly music or song or sound. So surrounding ourselves with music to help lift our spirits, to help get things back on track, get things back into harmony. But it's not something we can ignore, especially if there's financial stuff that we're dealing with or security around our resources that we can't ignore. We can ignore them, they're just going to get worse. So if there's disharmony in finances or disharmony in some resources that we're trying to gather or gain or learn, or a skill we're trying to develop, then now is the time to really seriously look at it. We might not want to see the truth, but the sooner we can do that, then the sooner we can find a solution to get things back on track and get things back into harmony before they get further out of control or out of hand. So the best theme card that's going to bring this weekend together for the 6th and the 7th and help us see the bigger picture for this weekend is this. That's another Speed of Light. We've had all Speed of Lights today, and we've got Gaia again. Gaia keeps popping up as well. This is card 33, Gaia. I'm pretty sure she came up in the last video actually. It says spring, nature, message, listen, and life. Life calls us. Life is calling us to listen, to experience, to feel the life around us and within us. Nature may be calling some of us out into nature to reconnect, to find center again, to catch our breath, to get some perspective, to do some healing, to shift some issues that we're carrying, to see the truth in various situations in our life. So we might find nature calls us, but ultimately it's life. Life calls us to live it now. So let's stop trying to conduct an orchestra of our life that's totally out of harmony, is getting more out of harmony every passing day. Let's put our batons down. Let's put our conducting stick down. Let's put our hands down. Stop trying to manage things that are out of control and just sort the things out and then get back into managing and working things out. We don't want to mismanage our life, and if things have mismanaged or if things aren't working out, if things have changed and we haven't flown with the changes, if we're not flowing with them, then things are going to get more and more out of balance. So we might have part of the orchestra playing classical, slow music over here, a nice ballad. We might have heavy metal over here and it's just not working. So if our life's not working, let's put our hands down, let's stop for a little bit and let's check in. Let's get a sense of what's really happening here. Let's get a list of things. Let's look at the reality of where our life is right now. Because life calls us. If we're trying to conduct our life and manage our life in a way that's just not working and we're not doing anything about it, it's going to get worse. So let's stop. Let's look at what's calling us about life. Let's perhaps step out into nature, take a break. Let's look at the reality of things. Let's listen. Listen. You know, this is one of the keys in playing in an orchestra or a band, is listening. And we may need to listen this weekend. Listen to what's not working. Listen to what is. Listen to for the potential solution. Listen to life. That's calling us now. What is life calling us to be? Free? Harmony? Maybe life's calling us to... Maybe there's something around the corner that life is calling us towards that we don't know or can't see yet. So spring is in the air, new is in the air. All hope is not lost. There is still time to turn this situation around. There is a solution out there. So let's stop leading the orchestra that's out of tune. Let's stop with our mismanagement, even though it might have worked previously, it may not work anymore. And let's look at how we can get things back into harmony, back into balance, and tune back into that call of life. So it feels like this could be quite a life-changing, a table-turning, a pivotal weekend for us, especially looking at areas of our life that we've been ignoring perhaps for a while, and use this as a turning point to get back on track. So it's up to us to put the effort in to see what's not in harmony anymore and what can we do about it. So I trust this helps you. It might be confronting for some of us, especially if we've been ignoring the truth for a while, but a little bit of confrontation is nothing if we can get our life back on track and back into balance again. So let's be okay to be confronted. Let's be okay to see the truth of things so that we have all the information available, so then we can see the bigger picture and perhaps do something to find a solution. So thanks so much for joining me today. Have a fantastic weekend. I am about to go and do a spirit guide drawing, so I will probably share that as a time-lapse video, because I've got my kiln on and the fan humming in the background. It'll be very noisy over there if I was going to do a live stream. So I think I'll do a time-lapse of that. So I look forward to connecting with the lady I'm connecting with for the drawing, and I might see you soon. Have a great weekend, and all hope is not lost. You can do this. You can get things back on track again. I believe in you. So see if you can believe in yourself to support whatever you need to support in your life. So thanks so much. I'll see you again Monday.